You know that feeling, right? That quiet dread that creeps in when something as routine as an update, it just stops. Well, today, we're going to turn that frustration into a win. Let's dive in and get that failing Windows update fixed together.
Just picture it. It's late, the room is dark, and the only light is coming from your screen. You clicked Update hours ago thinking it would be quick, but that progress bar hasn't moved an inch, and that little feeling in your gut starts to grow. Yeah, something is definitely wrong here.
And look, this is way more than just a pain. Those updates, they're absolutely critical. We're talking about essential security patches, little tweaks to make things run faster, and important bug fixes. So when an update fails, it's not just stopping you from working. It's kind of like leaving your front door wide open. The stakes are actually pretty high. But hold on, what if this frozen screen isn't the end of the story? What if it's actually the beginning? The system is trying to tell you something. To fix this whole mess, we first have to learn to speak its language. These errors aren't a final judgment, they're a digital SOS. Then, boom, a random string of numbers and letters flashes on the screen. Something like this one, 0x800700002. This is our very first clue. It's the computer's way of saying, hey, some of my files are missing or totally messed up. See, we're already starting to figure this out. Or maybe you get this code instead, 0x800F0922. This one points to a totally different issue. Now the system is telling you it either can't connect to the internet to get the update, or that there's something wrong with the hard drive structure. It's a connection problem. And then there's this classic, 0x800700070. Honestly, this is probably one of the most common ones you'll see. It's your computer basically just yelling that it's run out of room. There's just not enough disk space to finish the job. So here's the key takeaway. Behind every one of those confusing codes, there's a real and totally solvable problem. It could be those corrupted files, not enough space, a Windows service that just gave up, or even your antivirus software being a little overzealous. The point is, we can figure it out. And if we can figure it out, you better believe we can fix it. Okay, enough diagnosing, let's start doing. We're moving from the what's wrong phase to the let's fix it phase. And before we start typing in any crazy commands, we're gonna start with the simple stuff. The fixes that, believe it or not, work a surprising amount of the time. It's time to take back control of your machine. And I mean it, don't just skip over these. Have you tried turning it off and on again? It's a cliche for a reason. It can clear out all sorts of weird temporary glitches. Double check that your Wi-Fi is solid. Run the disk cleanup tool, get rid of some junk. Sometimes all you have to do is hit pause on the update, wait a minute, and then hit resume. Seriously, give these a shot first. Now, here's something really cool. Windows actually has its own built-in mechanic for this exact situation. It's called the Update Troubleshooter. Think of it as your first line of defense. You just run it, and it will automatically hunt down and fix the most common problems all by itself. So before you do anything else, let the system try to heal itself. Okay, so the simple fixes didn't do it. The troubleshooter came back with nothing. Don't sweat it. All this means is that the problem is just a little deeper than we thought. So now we roll up our sleeves. It's time to go in and do a little system surgery to restore the core health of your PC. But that leads to a pretty scary question, right? What if the very foundation is cracked? What if the files that are supposed to fix everything are the exact ones that are broken? Well, that's when we have to bring out the big guns. Our first heavy-duty tool is the System File Checker. When you run this command, sfc/scan now, in an admin command prompt, you're literally telling your computer, scan every single one of your protected system files. And if you find one that's damaged or wrong, fix it, right now. And if even that doesn't work, we have to escalate. We bring in DISM. This is the next level up. This command doesn't just fix individual files, it actually repairs the core system image itself. It's like fixing the original blueprint that Windows uses to build and repair itself. It's a really powerful move. Now, for our final deep repair, we're gonna target the update process itself. Sometimes the downloader just gets corrupted. So, by stopping the services, renaming the folders where all the old broken update files are kept, and then restarting everything, you're essentially forcing a hard reset. It completely clears out the junk and gives Windows a fresh, clean slate to try again. So, that's it. You've done everything. You've run the troubleshooters, you've repaired the system files, you've reset the whole update system. You take a deep breath, and you click Restart. And in that quiet moment, when the screen goes black, there's really only one question on your mind.
The logo appears. That little circle spins and spins, and then your lock screen. A wave of relief just washes over you. It worked. The dark, frustrating night gives way to the bright, familiar light of your desktop. This is it, the resolution. And man, that feeling is incredible, isn't it? It's not just a fix. You reclaimed your machine. Your work is back online, your system is safe, and most importantly, you did it. You solved it. Just take a second and enjoy that feeling of success. Now that everything's good again, let's talk about how to make sure this never, ever happens again. Just follow a few simple rules. Always keep a good chunk of free space on your hard drive, keep your drivers up to date, and please, please back up your important stuff before you start any big update. A few minutes of prevention can save you hours of pain. So in the end, you didn't just fix a computer. You stared down a really complex, frustrating problem. You figured it out and you beat it. And now you have this stable, secure, perfectly updated tool right at your fingertips. The only question left is, what are you going to create with it?